Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your tissues. And no, not for Remy Ma. Save those for the jaw-dropping drama we're about to unpack. In a storyline that feels straight out of a dramatic telenovela, the queen of rap herself, Remy Ma, is reportedly shedding some serious tears. Meanwhile, her ex, Papoose, is out here making birthday wishes with none other than undefeated boxing champ Claressa Shields. Yes, you heard that correctly. Papoose has clearly moved into a whole new chapter, while Remy seems emotionally stuck, trapped in the group chat of her own shattered romance. But how did we even get to this point? Wasn't this the same couple that defined Black love goals? Coordinated outfits, heartfelt prison letters, and anniversary freestyles. They had it all. Now it's balloons, cake, and Claressa. While Remy allegedly scrolls through Instagram in full emotional HD, what actually went down behind those glittering diamond-lined walls? And did Papoose really manage to upstage Remy on the same internet she used to dominate? Screenshots have leaked. Audio messages have made the rounds. Insiders are whispering. And when we say Remy is stressed, we mean pressed, like a fresh Dominican blowout. This is a story of betrayal, birthdays, and a breakup that blindsided everyone. Yet no one can look away. Stick around, because it's only getting messier. Now let's be real. If someone had told us 5 years ago that Remy Ma, the rap game's fierce, no-nonsense pitbull in heels, would end up dabbing her eyes with luxury brand tissues, while her man turned up with a boxing legend, we'd have laughed it off. But look at us now. This is heartbreak. In high definition. It all began when the internet exploded like a holiday tree set on fire. Pictures surfaced of Papoose and Claressa Shields. Yes, the undefeated, undisputed boxing queen from Flint, Michigan, celebrating what appeared to be their first official birthday together. There were balloons, there was cake, there were matching Louis Vuitton fits, and somewhere in the digital shadows, Remy Ma, reportedly crying actual human tears.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Lou! Happy birthday to you!
Let's not pretend like we don't remember. Remy and Papoose weren't just a couple. They defined what relationship goals looked like. They were the standard. Real love, unshakable loyalty, lyrical chemistry, and matching fur coats on daytime. Talk shows, the couple everyone pointed to. Now fast forward, and suddenly it's Claressa Shields holding the birthday candle, while Remy is left carrying the emotional weight. And yes, we've got the proof. Let's roll it back a bit. The first signs of trouble? They didn't just pop up overnight. Rumors started circulating a while ago after Remy was spotted, not once, but twice, getting a bit too close to a rapper whose name just so happens to rhyme with Smithy Tent. Instead of confronting the situation, Remy threw out some cryptic tweets about miscommunication and needing privacy. Meanwhile, Papoose didn't say a word. And in me, celebrity language, silence often speaks louder than any rap verse. But this birthday bash? It was much more than balloons and cake. It was a loud and clear message. A whole public reset. An emotional eviction notice if there ever was one. And let's not skip over this. You know the guy they call Mr. Snacky? Yep, he sang happy. Birthday. That's the nickname. Because this wasn't just a celebration. This was a full-on performance. Papoose and Claressa didn't just have a party. They broadcasted happiness like it was a scene straight out of a Tyler Perry miniseries. Picture this. The venue, a private rooftop somewhere in downtown Brooklyn. The theme, black and gold, symbols of fresh starts and leaving the past behind. The guest list was tight, intimate enough to feel personal, but still loose enough for details to start leaking online. The music? Word is, the DJ played a few low-key tracks to start, but when things got tense, they quickly switched over to some Meek Mill to keep the energy high. And the real moment of the night? A joint speech from Papoose and Claressa, you know Papoose, is always poetic. He grabbed the mic and said, "Sometimes the ones you thought would ride with you forever, they just park the car and walk away." Gasps echoed through the crowd. Champagne bottles paused mid-pour. And according to sources, one of Remy's cousins even exited the family group chat on the spot.
I wanna say happy birthday to me, yeah. I wanna say happy birthday to me. My girl Leah clapped my boo right there.
But hold on. It gets even more intense, depending on how much you enjoy some messy drama. Right after that, Claressa grabbed the mic and declared, "A real fighter doesn't just win battles in the ring, she wins in love too." Oh wow, so now we're doing poetic shade at birthday parties? Meanwhile, back in the Bronx, or wherever Remy was laying low that night, insiders say she was visibly shaken after her timeline got hit with those photos and clips. According to one source, we'll call them anonymous but definitely shady, Remy kept refreshing the comment section like she was searching for answers. At one point, she even whispered to herself, "I can't believe he really went through with this. Honestly, girl, neither can we." And just when you thought the drama had peaked, fans caught something even deeper buried in the birthday video montage Claressa posted. There was a picture of her and Papoose, hand in hand, standing in front of a giant cake. Written across the cake in bold golden frosting, "New Beginnings." Sound familiar? It should, because New Beginnings was supposed to be the name of Remy and Papoose's joint mixtape that never got released. Coincidence? Doesn't seem like it. You wrote for the wrong one. Now write your future with me. Whew. Somebody better summon DJ K-Slay's ghost, because this shade is straight up legendary, and a little bit disrespectful from beyond the grave. But the chaos didn't stop at romantic gestures and sugary speeches. The hip-hop world started reacting too. Fat Joe? Silent. French Montana, who used to be on the same label as Remy, just dropping thirst traps, probably trying to shift attention. But guess who did speak up? Lil Mo, the original queen of emotional. Hooks tweeted, "If he's out here celebrating a new love while you're crying in silence, sis, that's not love. That's war." Clearly, the girls are not okay. Meanwhile, fans turned into online detectives, digging through old interviews, podcast soundbites, and long-forgotten Instagram lives where Papoose used to preach about loyalty, being the core of everything. And now? That loyalty seems to be crumbling, brick by brick. The kicker? Claressa didn't even flinch when the internet came for her. In fact, the next morning, she tweeted, "Some women cry about the past. Others throw parties for the future." Now, that wasn't just a caption. That was a full-on knockout punch. But before we get into the real tea, the behind-the-scenes backstabbing, the whispered betrayals, and the anonymous voice notes that allegedly expose just how deep this birthday bombshell goes, let's hit pause for a second. Because the scandal here isn't just about cake and camera angles. It's the speed of this whole new love story, the boldness of the shade, and just how loudly Papoose decided to step into this next chapter. So the real questions are, was this a rebound, a midlife twist, or had Claressa been in the wings all along, just waiting for Remy to slip up? Coming up next, the secrets they never wanted leaked, deleted DMs, vanishing tweets, and one extremely suspicious hotel receipt that has everyone on the timeline whispering louder than the barbershop on a Saturday morning. Buckle up, the gloves are off, and so is the NDA. Friday night drama incoming. Let's kick things off with a video that's now vanished from the internet, the one Claressa posted and deleted just 37 minutes later. In it, she and Papoose are seen prepping for the big night, doing their hair, styling their outfits, snapping close-up mirror selfies. But the part that had the internet in shambles? A blink-and-you-miss-it moment, barely 2 seconds long, where Claressa turns to the camera and silently mouths, "She fumbled. No audio, no text. just pure unspoken savagery. But of course, nothing ever disappears online. Fans quicker than TMZ caught the clip and instantly spread it across TikTok, Twitter, and every burner account Remy Ma is probably secretly using to keep tabs on her ex's new life. Then the real mess started. The DM screenshots began circulating, allegedly from a backup account run by one of Remy's close friends, showing her reaching out to Papoose 2 days before his birthday celebration. Her message? "I know I made mistakes, but I never thought you'd be the one to publicly humiliate me." And Papoose's alleged reply? "I didn't humiliate you. I just stopped hiding what you let go." Boom. If heartbreak had bars, this would be platinum. Now let's talk about that suspicious hotel receipt. A Reddit user with the handle unbronx.gossiphawk, who either has PI experience or way too much free time, posted a fuzzy pic of a hotel bill dated 2 weeks before the birthday bash. The name on it? P. Mackey. Papoose's government name. A second guest name? Blacked out. But the caption underneath? Someone checked in, and someone got checked out. We're not saying it was a romantic getaway with Claressa, but with strawberries, whipped cream, and a late checkout listed under room service? That doesn't exactly scream business meeting. Meanwhile, Twitter has exploded into full fandom warfare. Team Remy is posting crying memes and throwback quotes from old interviews. And yes, Team Papoose is a real thing now, flooding timelines with boxing glove emojis, and the classic, "She lost the realest, now he's with the strongest." Let's move on to the reactions. The Shade Room uploaded a side-by-side post. Remy wiping tears in a club back in 2018 next to a smiling Papoose at his birthday bash. The caption? "Sometimes the smile says more than the silence." Charlemagne. The God chimed in, calling it Karma DJ Envy, aka Fendi Boots, said on The Breakfast Club, "You can't remix loyalty and expect the hook to stay the same." Deep? Yes. Useful? Not really. Of course, Joe Budden couldn't resist. He jumped into the drama to say, "This is why I don't trust love, or group chats." Okay, Joe. Thanks for nothing. Even Clarissa's boxing circle is jumping in. Amanda. Serrano tweeted, "We don't just throw punches, we lift up men who've been dropped too many times." Girl, not y'all turning heartbreak into a championship belt. And in the middle of all this digital chaos, Remy posted a cryptic IG story. Just a black background, a single tear emoji, and a screenshot of Keisha Cole's I Remember. If that's not giving, "I messed up and now my life is a soap opera," I don't know what is. But wait, there's more. Because no celebrity scandal is complete without a fake therapist with Wi-Fi. Enter Dr. Arya Jeanette, a self-proclaimed trauma coach astrologer with 20 followers who posted a now viral TikTok. Her caption? Remy is mourning the man she always thought was Plan A, until he became someone else's dream come true. No PhD in sight, but hey, the internet has spoken, and what about Papoose? According to a very chatty intern from Atlantic Records who may or may not have signed an NDA, he's currently in the studio working on a new track rumored to be called Golden Gloves, Cold Hearts. If that doesn't sound like I moved on and now I'm dropping emotional heat, I don't know what does. And Claressa? She's glowing, thriving, completely unbothered.